Today, I will demonstrate this Hunter 1896 Art Nouveau ceiling fan. This thing I found on Facebook Marketplace. It was in really rough shape. I mean, good cosmetic condition, but bearings were shot. The switch housing was all loose. The thing was absolutely filthy and loaded with dead bugs. All sorts of things going on. So I took this fan apart. I opened the entire thing, the motor housing. I took the whole thing apart. And when I took this fan apart, I was greeted with a little surprise. Somebody has messed with this fan in the past, and the little wire harness that connects the detachable switch housing to the rest of the fan was completely cut out. So, you have the pink and the brown and the red and whatever other color wires that are in there that are all plugged together in a wire harness. They were all cut and connected, each with a wire nut on every one of them, which is really stupid. I don't know what possessed somebody to do that. But here it is. The bearings aren't perfect. I just oiled them. I don't do bearing replacements in spinner motors. I only do stack motors. And it's pretty cool looking. It's a Medalist series. Cleaned up real nice. And this is the second one of these fans I have. And it's funny because both of them, this one and the other one, both had the original plastic covering the Medalist badge. But I removed it on both because it looked terrible. So there's the light. And this was another one of those idiot sellers. They had the whole thing assembled. It was an absolute mess. It was resting on the ground on top of its glass shades that were still attached. And it's a miracle that these shades didn't crack or shatter and break. They're actually pristine. They just needed a cleaning, which I did. And that's just a miracle in itself that they're still all in one piece with no damage. So this fan is flush mounted. I don't know if these fans were ever on a down rod. I think they were. I'm pretty sure there was an option for that now that I think of it. It's got a canopy ring up there that attaches with 3 screws, which is unusual. Usually they just snap into place. This one you have to screw in. So I'm going to go start this fan off on low speed. When I got this fan, the bearings were so bad it would not run on low speed. It would stall out. Runs very smooth now, very quiet. Medium speed now. Motor hums a little bit. A little bit of vibration going on. So I'm gonna go put on high speed, and if I sound congested, that's because I am. But yeah, I'm gonna put on high speed now. Now after you oil bearings, they tend to make a wet bearing noise, like a hissing noise. But they'll basically digest the oil. It's shaking around a little bit. But they'll basically digest the oil and become a lot quieter if you let the fan run for a long time, on a higher speed at least. So that's what I do with these hunters if I ever have to do that. And that clanging noise is one of the bulbs, one of the light bulbs against the shade. So if you see, it wants to shake around. You can see like if you look closely, but it's flush mounted so it can't. If it were on a down run, I'm sure it would wobble a bit. But I'm gonna go shut it down. Fan runs very nice and very smooth. I'm surprised the condition this fan was in, it actually came out this nice. And that's all I got for this Hunter 1896 Art Nouveau, I believe that's how you pronounce it, Medalist series ceiling fan.